Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, and this is going to be a different video that I've made in a while. So, by this time tomorrow, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is going to be available to play, and honestly, I'm not excited for it. I'm just not impressed. I know that it's kind of like a trend now to basically just dogpile on this game. But like I really don't see a reason why they're continuing the Arkham story. Like, because first of all, Batman quote unquote died at the end of Arkham Knight, and yes, I know they left it open ended, but it's more the fact that like they're bringing him back just to supposedly kill him off for good this time, and I don't know. I've said this before, like for movies, about like it's stupid when a film series brings back a character just to kill him off again. Like the most obvious example is Charles Xavier in the X-Men movies, who was played by Patrick Stewart. Like he died in X-Men: The Last Stand. They brought him back for Days of Future Past, and then they killed him off again in Logan. And then they killed him off again in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, right? I don't know. I just think it's stupid that Batman faked his death at the end of Arkham Knight, which probably wasn't the best ending, but it's still a pretty solid conclusion to the series. And then they bring him back in this new Suicide Squad game, mind controlled by Brainiac, and then they kill him off for good. And unfortunately, this is also gonna be Kevin Conroy's final appearance as Batman because he tragically passed away. So there's my biggest issue with the game and its story. And the other big one is that we've never seen Superman or Flash or Green Lantern or Wonder Woman like ever in the Arkham series. And then in their first actual appearance, they get mind controlled and die. Then I don't know. I think I've said this before again with movies, but like, it's even stupider. It's even dumber than what they're doing with Batman. Like they're introducing these characters for the first time and then they kill them off. Like that's exactly what they're doing. I don't know. I mean, of course, this is Rocksteady. Like these are the same guys who said that Jason Todd isn't the Arkham Knight, which he clearly was. I mean, ironically, back when that game first came out, and people were trying to figure out like if Jason was the Red Hood, like you could actually look up the physical attributes of the characters, and you could actually see in their biographies that both Red Hood and the Arkham Knight were the exact same height and weight as each other. Like not even going about like their voice actors or the cosmetic gear. Like no, just the physical attributes. Like I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen two other characters that have shared like those physical qualities to a T before. But anyway, going back to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, like I said, it's stupid that they are introducing all of these characters. They're introducing the Justice League in this game just to kill them off, which apparently DC seems to have a track record of doing in both games and movies and even animated films. But anyway, so there's strike two on the story mode. And then the third thing is that they're bringing back Poison Ivy, which, again, similar to Batman, Poison Ivy sacrificed herself at the end of Arkham Knight to stop Scarecrow, and then they're bringing her back anyway. So, again, it feels like Rocksteady is just completely undoing everything that they did in Batman Arkham Knight, which I feel is just unnecessary. But the story stuff aside, like the game just, it doesn't look good to me. Like the colors just look weird and out of place. Some of the stuff looks unrendered. The design of Brainiac is, I don't know what they were thinking on for Brainiac. Like, I get that they got that they want to do like a different version of him, but turning his skin gray, removing his nose, and just making him almost look amphibious, or at least that's what I got out of it. To me, it just looks weird. Like, even weirder than how Brainiac already is. Like, it makes me wonder, like, why not just borrow the appearance from Injustice 2? Because I know that the first two Injustice games, they borrowed a lot of the models from the Arkham games. Like, there's that sequence in Arkham Asylum in the first game where you can kick someone into the next room, and the transition is that they stumble upon Killer Croc, Penguin, Two-Face, I think Mr. Freeze, and they all look like they're how they looked from Arkham City, and the same thing is with Scarecrow because he's another scene transition. But I don't know. I just feel like Brainiac from Injustice 2 was right there, and they didn't use him. But other than that, it's fine because like all the other characters look fine. It's just that Brainiac just looks weird. And then, like, aside from the visuals, because again, the game just does not look appealing. The gameplay just looks uninspired. Like, everybody is just a shooter. Like, at least that's what it looked like from the gameplay. Really, the only abilities it looks like that the characters have is that, like, they shoot big guns, and in one way, shape, or form, they can fly. Like, the only characters that actually look like they're semi-original is Harley, just because she has a grapple gun, which even that could probably be shared with characters like Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang, who has that Speed Force gauntlet, where he can just run around really fast, just like Flash. But other than that, like, yeah, they all got really big guns. Some are explosives. Deadshot and Harley have those jetpack things that let them fly around. Meanwhile, King Shark has to jump really high, kind of similar to what the Hulk does in the movies. And then Boomerang, like, can just run up walls because he has that Speed Force gauntlet. So, I don't know. It just makes me kind of wonder, like, well, what's the point of switching between those four characters if they all more or less play the same? But that's just me. That's how I perceived the gameplay footage. My mind might change after I watch people play, like, the actual story on YouTube. But as of right now, like, this just looks like a title that I'd skip. And honestly, personally, going off of what some other people have said, like, they should have made a Justice League game, and they should have made a Superman game. Like, at the very least, they should have made those games before this one, because, like I said before, like, they're introducing the Justice League only to kill them off, supposedly. Because, again, like, they also said that Jason Todd wasn't the Arkham Knight. He was the Arkham Knight. They say that the Suicide Squad is going to kill the Justice League. There's a chance that they're not going to actually kill the Justice League. But But going off of what they said, purely off of what they said, they're introducing the greatest superhero team in DC Comics just to have them killed off, which again is stupid. And if anything, like I feel like honestly they should have given this game. Well, they should have just let WB Montreal make a Suicide Squad game, because I feel like that's exactly what they were teeing up for during that post-credit scene of Arkham Origins when Amanda Waller recruits Deathstroke, and then at the end of Arkham Origins Blackgate when Waller captures both Deadshot and Bronze Tiger, and I can't remember exactly, but I think she also might still have her hold on Catwoman. But either way, like they should have just let WB make a Suicide Squad game. That way they didn't have to make Gotham Knights, because that one just looked completely awful. But anyway, those are all my thoughts about this game, and I don't know. My opinions might change in the coming weeks. I might actually get Suicide Squad. I don't know, but that's what I think of the game right now, and I'm pretty sure I'm not alone in that. But anyway, I'm gonna stick to playing Batman Arkham Knight for now, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.